The town of Dennis also held its annual town meeting this week with a total of 42 articles on the warrant. Of note, Article 34 proposed designating 63 acres of town-owned land at 187 Depot Street for affordable housing purposes. As with most affordable housing issues on Cape, the article received some pushback from residents.
To be able to pass on the rights to design that look and feel of Dennisport to some to be designated developer, I think is a error in judgment, poor planning on the part of town, and we lose the momentum and trajectory of developing our community in a way that we want to.
I also believe that we should vote against this at this point and postpone it indefinitely, primarily because this turns the property over to the Selectboard, and the Selectboard gets to do as they please, instead of the town having a vote to do so.
But not all residents were opposed to the article.
We have been postponing dealing with affordable housing for a very, very long time. And what this does, in simple terms, is an opportunity to look at a property that's owned by the town, make an assessment of it, professionally done in public forums, a variety of public forums that are required in order to do this. It does not turn it over to the Select Board.
I've been on the Select Board for 4 years. It might have been the first or second meeting I was at. We started talking about the VIC Hall property. So for those of you who want discussion on it, there's been 4 years plus talking about this property.
Those in favor of the main motion will indicate by saying aye. Those opposed by saying no. It is a vote by majority vote.
The last article, Article 42, proposed transferring $155,000 from the Landfill Solar Special Revenue Fund for the purpose of childcare subsidies for Dennis residents. While the Select Board was in favor of the article, the Finance Committee recommended indefinite postponement.
Although I am sympathetic to the issue, there are many other Dennis residents that have financial needs as well. We have many residents living on fixed incomes that earn far less than the $108,700, the amount a family could earn and qualify for this child care subsidy. There are no limits on their personal wealth, value of their homes and property, or even a check and balance on their ability to pay. We have residents with major health care issues and related costs that could use financial assistance as well. Under this child care subsidy, it will cost $35,000 to administer $120,000 in grants. That's 29%. To me, it seems very excessive.
This town is spending $12 million to renovate the senior center. If you can't spend $100,000 to help young families, you better think about your priorities for the future of this town.
These little folks that we're talking about providing care for are the folks that are going to grow up and make sure that our seniors are taken care of, and they're going to be an active part of this community. And my children are 8th generation Dennis residents. And as it stands right now, I don't know if they would be able to afford to live here. If it were not for the availability of subsidies for childcare, my kids would continue to live in poverty, because it is so prohibitive to work when you have to pay a full-time daycare. It really is almost a mortgage or a rent payment, or more than that for some folks.
I can't stress enough the importance of early childhood education. It has been proven time and time again that providing high-quality education for children before they turn 5 yields significant medium and long-term benefits for our students and their communities. James Heckman is the Henry Schultz Distinguished Service Professor of Economics and Director of the Center of Economics of Human Development at the University of Chicago, a Nobel laureate in economics and an expert in the economics of human development. His latest research, The Life Cycle Benefits of an Influential Early Childhood Program, shows that every dollar invested in a high-quality birth to 5 program for children can deliver a 13% per year return on investment.
Debate ends. Question now comes on the main motion related to Article 42. Those in favor of that motion will indicate by saying aye. Those opposed by saying no. It is a vote by majority vote.
For Cape Media News, I'm Ryan Thompson.